What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures, Figures in Your House. And for this story review, we're going to look at the NECA Alien vs. Predator 2-pack, Dutch and Linn. Man, I'm so happy because I finally got this 2-pack. I've been wanting to get it since the day it was released, and I really love the box of this set, and you can see the figures inside with the accessories they come with, and we even get a picture of the both characters, and there's the name of the game longer the name of the characters, and we also get right there in the top side of the box and also in both sides. This side you can see another picture of the characters longer with the name of the game, and also right here, but this one has a picture of the Predator, and there's the characters again with their names. And the back side as well, there he is right there in the top in the corner, and right here it says collect them all. In the back side we get pictures of the figure, and they look pretty good. Alright, so there's nothing here in the bottom side, so enough chatting, let's take them out. If you guys want to pick this set, you can pick it up right now at Big Bad Toy Store. So please guys, check out that website right now. Oh man, I'm so excited. Let's take them out. And here are the figures out of their box, and they look so good. But between these two, I don't know which one's the best. And you can see that they share the exact same detail pants, but different colors. And I see that NECA had done it again. They nailed this set so good. But everybody had their own opinions about their faces, that they don't look that great. But as for me, they do look great. And I really like this set. Oh, I'm so happy I finally got it. Okay, so enough chatting. Let's get on with their accessories they came with. And here are the accessories that each figure comes with. And for Dutch, he comes with this blast effect that looks so great. I like the yellow color it has, and a little bit of white shady paint and some detail on it. And I don't think that you guys can see it from the inside right here. That inside has a bullet that makes this piece look so great. And there's more detail right here where's the orange color, and a little bit of white shady paint of this. Well, you can see it around this tip here. Man, this is so cool. Dutch comes with one changeable hand, and this robotic hand looks so great. Look at all that great work they've done here in this piece. Like inside, you can see all that great sculpting. I do like the color, and right there in the thumb, you can see it has more detail, and also in each finger. And it has a little bit of black color here. And the back of his hand, there's some sculpting, more black color in this side, and more detail right here. Man, this is so good. NECA had done it again here. Now for Linn's accessories, that she comes with this good looking sword. And I want to say that this piece is not that bad. I do like the gray color they added on this. And it's a little bit bendable, and it's not pointy. And right here in the bottom of the tip, there's some sculpting. And more sculpting right here in the bottom where it's the black color. But there's really nothing right here in the bottom. And the sword came out so good. And she also comes with one changeable extra hand. And there's not a lot to talk about, but I do like the black color they used for her glove. And you can see her fingers right there. And each of her fingers does shows her fingernails, including the thumb. More skin color right here in the back. And you can see her knuckles, detailed wrinkles on her glove, and also from the inside of her hand. And she also comes with her gun, and look at the design of this piece. The sculpting, the color is so good, and you can see they added a little hole right there in the front, but they should at least give us like a blast effect just like Dutch right here, but it didn't. But all that matters is that this piece came out so good. You can see the sculpting right there in the bottom with some detail with both sides on it, and this is not that bad at all. You can see more sculpting right there in the top, and also right here in the middle. Okay, so it's all for the accessories. Now, let's get back with the figures. And here's Dutch again. And I'm gonna start with him first. And I don't know what's your guys' problem with their faces. As for me, they came out so well. And this guy looks so cool with his robotic arm right there. It's very awesome. So let's talk about his face sculpt, because the face did came out very well. You can see all those wrinkles that he has around, but I cannot tell what type of color they use on his chin. Is light brown or is light black? I just don't know. And his eyes are too almost closed. It's just that we cannot see the color of his eyes, but you do see his eyebrows and his wrinkles right there on his forehead. And the sculpting of his hair is very good. I like the color. You can see all that sculpting. And not a lot right here on his back of his head. And his both ears came out very good. But first, I want to talk about his robotic arm that looks so incredible. Look at that great work that NECA done here. And you can see right here in the robotic shoulders, they added some black holes and some little bit of white color right there in the middle. Light color brown right here. And everything is kind of dark brown. I cannot tell what type of color is this, but it's very great. And you can see some red detail right there and some wires around here. One is red, one is black. And the sculpting of his fist came out very awesome. You can see more detail right there when he has his hand closed. And some little bit of light colored brown. And you see right here in this part that you can put the blast effect. Like you can see the peg right there. You can attach it right over there. You see? And more black color right here in this side. And you see they added this, and it's also all sculpted. Man, I just like this arm a lot. Look at that nice work here. And you can pull this part back and front, and more wire here. And the backpack is not that bad looking. I like it how it came out. And it has some black color here and also here. Well, not here. It has more color right here, like his shoulder here. More sculpting right there in the bottom. And we get the exact same part like right here. And you can see his pockets right there in the bottom, his waist, looking all good. It does has a little bit of light color. And around his waist, you can see his belt. And okay, the shirt came out very well. You can see all that wrinkles around his shirt. And you can see some white color on it. And some little bit of black color around the sculpting of the shirt. And the shoulders, you can see the added brown color around here. And man, more sculpting right here in this part of the shoulder. More detail here. And his arms has a little bit of shady paints on it. And also with some veins on. And the shoulder, not the shoulder pad, the elbow pad, it does has a little bit of wrinkles on it with some little bit of light colored green. And you can see more shady paints here on his skin. And it sucks that he doesn't come with an extra normal hand for his arm. But you can see his fingers right there. The black color of his glove is good. Has a little bit of wrinkles and a little bit sculpting as well. And same thing from the inside. The sculpting of his hands and his fingers came out very good. And his belt, you can see, has a little bit of gold color. But look at his pants. His pants are amazing. I wish I had this type of pants because they look nice. And has a little bit of dark color red, I think, or it's brown. I think it is brown, but much darker. And a little bit of lighter color as well. And you can see his pockets on his pants sculpted very good. His knee pads came out very well. And some sculpting. The black color is good. And more sculpting right there in the bottom of his pants. Man, NECA done a pretty good job making this figure. And you can see his boots with some detail black on his shoelaces. And a little bit of dark color brown. And more black color in the bottom of his shoes. And this guy has some nice sculpting around his neck. You can see all those muscles around there. And I'm so happy that NECA made figures of these characters. And you see around here on his shoulder has some sculpting. and a little bit of black color, and also right here in the bottom. Man, this is so good. I love how this came out. And you see more black color on the robotic arm. That's so sweet. The shirt, it has some black color on it, and you can see his nose all sculpted, and you can see his smile right there. Now let's get on with his articulation. You can move his head side to side, a complete rotation. He can look down a little bit and he can look up. You can open his arms this much. Rotation on this one. Has no double jointed, but you can bend it a little bit. And has some swivel here, but has no bited swivel on the tip of his arm. Some wrist articulation and some pivot, and see his robotic arm. Yep, this part has some double jointed, but not a complete rotation. It only bends a little bit. Let me see his robotic hand. Yep, it does have some little bit of wrist articulation. And you can see that it has some torso articulation. You can bend him back and forth. Waist articulation. He can open his legs this much. Kick a lot from the front and also from the back. Still no double jointed, but you can bend on the knee and some ankle articulation. And now here's Linn's again. And I do like the design of her clothes, but the only thing I don't like is her face sculpt. It's very terrible. It's awful. Just kidding. I just don't know what's your guys' problem with her face. Her face is nice. And look, at least you can see her eyes and a little bit of color, but I don't know what color it is. I think it's blue. You can see her eyebrows looking all nice. Her eyelashes right there in the tip of her eyes, and her nose, her lips, and I like her hairstyle. Look at that great sculpting that she has. And right here in pieces of her hair, you can move them. You can bend it. And also right here in the front. But I like the front one more than her ponytail. And you can see that she has a little bit of red color on the, well, right there in the top of her pony. And some more sculpting right there in the top of her hair. And there are her ears in each side of her head. Looking great. And you can see that she has a little bit of light color yellow on it and some dark color orange on it. And like I said, that these two figures, they share the exact same detailed pants, but different colors. And you can see that she has some little bit of dark color brown, just like Dutch. And also on her elbows has some elbow pad. I just don't know how you say it, but it does have some incredible color. Like you can see, it's mixed with dark blue and some gray on it, some sculpting and some little bit of wrinkles. I do like the armor that she has. And right here on her shoulder, you can see that it has like a camera. I think it's a camera. I just don't know. I only played this game once or twice. Because when I was in elementary, my teacher, she was absent. And then a substitute teacher came there and he let us play his computer, and his computer had all the games like this one. And you can see it has a little bit of detail on it, some black color in each hole around. I do like this piece. But right here in the shoulders, it's different because right here you can see it has some black color with some sculpting and some dark color blue. And same thing right here in the back. Oh, I almost forgot that. You can move her ponytail. You see? Ball joint and swivel. Now back right here, you can see it has some black color on it with some sculpting and some light color here and some dark color right here in this line, and more light color yellow and some dark orange color. And right here you can put her sword. Let me show you. There we go. And you can see it has some sculpting right there and some little bit of red on it. And this piece, and this side, you can put the gun right there. You see? I do like the orange, not orange, but it's dark color brown with some black on it, and thus has a little bit of sculpting, but not a lot around here where her black color is. Well, it does has tiny bit of sculpting, but same thing around her elbows, shoulders, not elbows, shoulders, knee pads. There we go. I don't know what the heck I said that. Please guys, forget what I said, okay? Her knee pads does has a little bit of sculpting, like wrinkles around, but it does have some great details sculpted, like some light color, dark color, and some white color right there in the tip, and more sculpting in the bottom of her pants. They look nice. More detail on her shoes, and more dark blue color on this piece. Some white color right there in her belt, but you can move her belt and you can see more sculpting, more white color, and more yellow color around it. And you can see her pockets right there in the back of her pants, and also in her right here. You can see, yeah, this figure came out very well. I just like it. And her skin arms, well, her arms, they do feel kind of small, but that doesn't bother me at all. It does has a little bit of shady paints on it, and her hands came out very nice. You can see that she has her gloves on it, and you can see her fingers in each one, and some little bit of sculpting like her knuckles in each one of her hands, and some detailed wrinkles on it. And I do like this piece, this armor that she has on her torso. You can see her chest all sculpted with some black color on it, and some little bit of dark color blue, because everything is all gray with some white color. Man, I just like this piece that she has on her shoulder. I think this is my favorite part of this figure. And around her neck, you can see more sculpting. Very nice. I almost forgot to show you this part of her, well, on this, that has some dark color brown, some sculpting, and some little bit of black color. You guys can see it right in there. Now let's get on with her articulation. You can move her head side to side, a complete rotation. She can look down and she can look a little bit up. And she only opens her arms this much. Rotation. Bicep. No double jointed, but you can bend it on her elbow. And some wrist articulation, a little bit of pivot. No torso articulation, but she does has waist. She can open her legs this much. Kick a little bit from the front and also from the back. No double jointing on the knees, but you can bend it a little bit. Some swivel here. And some ankle articulation. Oh, and also she has some detail right there on her shoe. Comparing scene time, but first let's see how tall each figure stands. Starting with Dutch, he stands just exactly 7.5 inches tall, and for Linn, she stands just exactly 6.5 inches tall. Here they are with my SPD Red Ranger, and you can see that these two guys, they are taller than my SPD Red Ranger. Here they are with my NECA figure Gears of War Marcus Phoenix, and right here is a trick one, because Marcus, he's taller than Linn's, but he's shorter than Dutch. And here they are with my Marvel Legends Thor, and you can see that Thor is taller than Linn, and I think both Dutch and Thor, they stand the exact same height. And here they are with my favorite Marvel Solid, Thanos. And there you have it, guys, but still, I cannot tell which one from these two looks so good. They both came out very great, but it would be better if NECA would have given them like changeable heads, like an open mouth, but they didn't. All matters that these figures are nice. I do love their articulations, especially their paint apps on their pants. Alright guys, so this is all for today. So thank you for watching for today's review. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest, comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. Especially do not leave links of inappropriate website pages, because if you do that, you guys will be blocked from this channel. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my videos, like my toy hunts, like my toy reviews. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And I got you guys on the next video. And also, my birthday is almost here. So wish me a happy birthday on that day, okay? This is CN.TSUKAIMA and Dutch and Linn, and we're out in line. Take care and be safe, and I'll see you next time.